a religion of peace and tolerance. Actually, this is the most important message of Islam. Every Muslim shares this message whenever he meets his friends or addresses a function. Prophet Muhammad was an infinite source of peace and mercy. Fatah Makkah is a clear example of an extraordinary mercy that Prophet showed towards his community. After the historical conquest of Makkah, Prophet declared that who entered the house of Abu Sufyan is safe. It was an unprecedented event in the history of mankind. They were those people who made thousands of children orphans and women widows. But what is happening now? Early part of 20th century was witnessed 2 world wars. Millions of people were brutally killed in both wars. Even paralyzed children and women were targeted. Day by day, the world is becoming worse. Most of the powerful countries spend a lot of wealth for accumulating the ammunition. The whole world under a big challenge. So the world is now looking for a solution. According to my mind, the solution is Islam. The world has experimented many ideologies and religions, but failed in establishing a system which is based on peace and security. So they are enthusiastically coming forward to embrace Islam. In 1970, Marxism came to power in Russia, but it collapsed after the Second World War and completely disappeared in the end of 20th century. Millions of people were brutally slaughtered by Joseph Stalin. Fascism and Nazism also failed in establishing a peaceful world. The world also realized that they could not establish a peaceful world. These ideologies are now symbols of horror and terror. So all human-made ideologies have proved incapable to compete with the changing world. Here Islam becomes pertinent. Islam upholds peace and security. It discourages all kinds of harms and pains. Its circle is inclusive of all creatures in the world. Hudaybiyah Treaty is another example which indicates the importance Prophet gave peace and security. All the rules of Hudaybiyah Treaty was humiliation to Muslims, but Prophet gave priority to peace and security. One of the agreement in Hudaybiyah Treaty was that if anyone comes Makkah to Medina receiving Islam, Muslims should send him back to Makkah. On contrary, if anyone comes Medina to Makkah, he would not send him back. The other condition was that Muslim would not be allowed to perform Hajj in that year. Followers of Prophet ﷺ were not satisfied with the Hudaybiyah Treaty, but they wholeheartedly accepted the order of Prophet ﷺ. But Westerners are deliberately trying to spoil the face of Islam. That is why they spread speculation through mass media and newspapers. We have identified the conspiracious and sharp or wisdom. I don't want to prolong my speech. I wind up here. Wa dawana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.